John Joy. Yes. Welcome back to Mount DeSales Academy for the nightcap between your Deerfield-Windsor Knights and the Cavaliers of Mount DeSales Academy. The Knights come into the game with an even 500 record, 10-10, 5-4 in region play. The Cavs come in with a 5-7 record in this conference region finale of regular season basketball. The Knights with possession, as there are no opening tips this season due to the coronavirus pandemic. 4 seconds into the game, Thomas Ray forces a foul down low. Shooting foul is the verdict on the court. Ray to the line for 2. First shot up. Rolls around the rim and out. No good. Second shot up. Second shot good for Ray. And the boys' contest starts the same way as the girls, with an underclassman draining the back end of 2 free throws. Pull up 3, top of the key from Mount DeSales, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound, Cavs. Kick it back out. Swing it around. 3 ball, second attempt up, no good. Rebound, Parker Jones. Into the hands of Ray, up ahead to Smith Flynn. Ray dribble drive, kick it back to Jones. Kicks it back to Ray. Ray pull up, no good. Mount DeSales with possession. Into the front court come the Cavs. Open 3, left corner, good. 3-1. Not going to see that score very often to start a contest. But in a minute, that is the fate of this one. Jones with the ball. Finds Ray, left wing. Cross court pass Flynn. Flynn. Jackson Harris picks up his dribble, finds Ray, top of the key. Ray, Jones, Flynn. Block against the Cavs from at 35 feet out. Second team foul against the Cavs. Ray set to inbound for the Knights. Gets the ball to right. Strickland gets it back to him. Ray in the lane, drops it off Flynn. Strickland. Kick to Ray. Ray pull up 3, left wing. Yes, sir. Good start for Thomas Ray. The first 4 points for the Knights. 1 from the stripe, 1 from beyond the arc. Love to see Ray and the rest of the Knights get hot after a scoring drought of much the last couple games. Foul called on the court. Foul against Ray. Blocking foul is called. Foul is on the floor. No shots forthcoming, but the Cavs set to inbound underneath their own basket. Kick, right wing 3, shot up, short. Rebound Strickland into the hands of Jones. Jones, middle of the court. Dribble, drive, shot up, no good. Rebound, Mount DeSales. Dribble drive the other way for the Cavs. Fouled on the way up by Strickland. Push is the call on the court. The Cavs to the line for 2. First free throw was good by the Cavs. Lane violation by the Cavs on the second. And after the free throws, Mount DeSales comes out in a press, which results in a Knights turnover and pass from Ray. Cavs in the front court setting up an offense. Cavs at the elbow, kick, left wing, 3-ball up, short, into the hands of Parker Jones. Ray with the ball top of the key, dribble drive, trying to break down his defender. Gets the ball to Jones, stutter step. Intended for Flynn, a little bit of miscommunication between the seniors. Flynn wanted to cut the baseline. Jones thought he was staying in the corner. Turnover Knights. Score is 4-3 in favor of the Knights. Mount DeSales into the front court. Kick to the corner, 3-ball from the corner, shot up. Rolls around. The Cavs retain possession. The follow is no good, but foul on the court against Deerfield. Foul against Jones. Set to check in for the Knights, Will Foy, after the first attempt from Mount DeSales. Front end of the 2 shots, no good. Foy into the game for Ray. Back end, no good. Into the hands of Flynn. Flynn, Jones, Foy. Jones set to run the show. Set to check in the game at next dead ball. Preston Jones for the Knights. Foy, kick, shot fake. Harris kicked back out to Flynn. Foul against the Cavs on the court. Into the game for Smith Flynn is Preston Jones. And as he enters the game, Jones set to inbound underneath. Finds Harris. Underneath, shot fake. Traveling violation is on the court. Travel against Harris. 3:48 in the first quarter. Knights looking for a trap with the press. Cross court pass. Go the Cavs. Corner 3. Good. Mount DeSales. Parker Jones in the front court. Dribble, drive, fouled on the way up. Shot is no good, but he will go to the line. Jones to the line for 2, 3:09 remaining, 6-4 the advantage for Mount DeSales. Jones's first shot, no good off right iron, set to check into the game for the Knights. Drew Reich for Jackson Harris. Smith Flynn for Wright Strickland. And provided Jones makes his second shot, Thomas Ray will be checking back in for him. And he does, so the substitution will take place. 6-5 the score, the advantage for Mount DeSales. As the Knights come out in a full court press, man-to-man press. Lay-in. Lay-in Mount DeSales on the other end. Preston Jones at the top of the key with the ball. Jones, kick to Foy. Drive in the lane, pass fake, Drew Reich. Jones. Screen top of the key from Flynn. Gets the ball to Reich. Foy finds a rolling Reich. Shot up, shot no good. From around the right block. 3-ball left wing, no good. Foul on the opposite end by Mount DeSales. Into the game for the Knights, Jackson Harris and Wright Strickland. For Preston Jones and Drew Reich. Starting 5 minus Parker Jones on the floor for the Knights. Ball inbounded to Ray. Gets it to Strickland. Strickland to Flynn as we approach the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Thomas Ray, top of the key. Dribble, drive, kick, Wilfoy, 3-ball right wing. That's what you call a shooter's roll for Wilfoy. We're knotted up at 8. $1.50 to go in the first quarter. Foul on the court. Called against Flynn. Minute 42. That is Flynn's first foul of the first quarter. And the Knights switch to a man-to-man set from the zone. Dribble drive, Mount DeSales drop off, middle of the lane, kick back, right wing 3. Shot was flat, but shot was good. Inbounded to Foy, back to Flynn, slowly up the court. Picks it up in the corner, gets the ball to Ray. 11-8. Ray trying to split the double team. Foul called against the Cavs. 1-1 since that was the 6th team foul against the Cavs. We'll send Ray to the line. 55.5 remaining in the first. 11-8 the score. We'll see if Ray can cut into it. Front end of the 1-1, no good. Rebound out of sales. Mount DeSales into the front court. Cross court pass. Ball screen, left wing. Looking to drive. Shot. Flynn fouls the Cavs shooter in the corner. It was a 3-point attempt. So the Cavs go to the line for 3. That is Flynn's second. First shot up, no good off front iron. Into the game after the second shot. Second attempt. Just kidding. There's a timeout after the first. 30-second timeout called from the Mountain Sales bench. 34.6 remaining. Get your score 11-8 in favor of the Cavs. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Macon, Georgia on DWS Nights YouTube. No substitution until after the second shot, I suppose. Into the game will be Parker Jones for Flynn, who committed his second foul. Second shot, good. Third shot, no good. Rebound secured by Strickland. Ray into the front court. Finds Foy. Foy drive to the hole. Yes. Foy with the finish and one. 22 seconds even on the clock. 12-8. Sorry, 12-10 the score. 3-point play could potentially cut the deficit to 1. Foy's attempt is no good. Rebound Mount DeSales. Strickland called on the foul. It's a 1-1. Oh, goodness. 20.8 to go. Score is 12-10. That was Strickland's second foul. Sixth team foul. Sends Mount DeSales to the line for a 1-1. Front end of that 1-1 is good from the Cavs. Back end of the 1-1 up. 1-1 up. Back end good. 14-10 the score. Ray quickly into the front court. Euro finds Harris. 3-ball. Off iron. No good. Rebound Mount DeSales. Loose ball into the hands of Jones. 6-5. Harris. Corner. And that's a wrap for the first quarter. Your score from Mount DeSales Academy. The Cavs 14. The Knights 10. And we're back for the second quarter of action from Mountain Sales Academy. Again, your score is 14-10 in favor of the Cavs. Your 5 on the floor are left corner 3. Mountain Sales extends the lead to 7. 5 on the floor are Ray, Flynn, Harris, Reich, and Parker Jones. Jones gets to Harris. Ray, shot fake. Dribble drive, throws a shot up. Shot is good. Ray rolls his ankle on the play.
Can you not see he rolled his ankle?
Back into the game for the Knights. Foy for Ray. Ray rolled his ankle after that circus shot on the other end. Going back the other way, the Cavs scored on a layup off a cut. So your 5 on the floor just to keep up are Foy, Jones, Flynn, Harris, and Drew Reich. Jones gets a screen from Harris, kicks to Foy, drives, step back, shot up, no good. Shot was altered, nonetheless missed. Dribble, drive, kick back, left wing 3 from the same spot. Has 2 possessions to go. Same result. The advantage is now double digits. The score: Mount DeSales 22, Deerfield 12. 6:14 to go in the half. A full timeout is called from the Knights bench. And we'll be back in 60. We hope you stay with us on DWS Knights YouTube. Parker Jones with the ball at the top of the key. Gets the ball to Smith Flynn. Flynn to Jackson Harris. Harris looking for an alley. Finds Foy. Foy pulls up. Foy drains from 18 feet. Half of the Knights' points have come from Will Foy. Needs some more scoring from some more hands, or more from Foy himself. Deficit for the Knights is now 8. Loose ball on the court is secured by Harris. Into the hands of Flynn. Flynn into the front court. Looks and does, in fact, get the ball to Harris. Harris kicks it back to Foy. Foy, Flynn. Harris, top of the key. Foy. Awaiting a ball screen at the top of the key from Harris. Harris rolls, kicks, 3 ball. Flynn off near side iron, no good. Errant pass up ahead. Turnover. Cavs set to check into the game for the Knights. Strickland for Reich. 5:04 remaining in the quarter. 24 Yeah, 22-14 is the score, the advantage in favor of the Cavs. Jones with the drive, pulls it back out, picks up his dribble. Bounce pass across the court to Flynn. Jones, Flynn, pass fake, dribble, drive, tied up, draws a foul against Mount DeSales. Flynn set to inbound underneath his own basket. Flynn inbounds to Jones. Jones, dribble, drive, up the right side, shot up. Does not get the friendly roll, but he will be going to the line for 2 with 4:40 to go in the half. First attempt for Jones up, no good, off for an iron short. Second shot up, second shot short, again off front rim. Entry pass left elbow, pull up 3. Off glass. That's 5 threes for the Cavs in this first half. 25-14. The deficit for the Knights. Jones, top of the key, picks up his dribble, finds Foy. Flynn. Foy gets around the hedge, but loses possession, loses control of the ball. Charge called against Mount DeSales, drawn by Parker Jones. Set to check into the game. Ray for Foy. Just kidding. For Jones. 3:56 to go in the half. Ray back into the game with the ball into the front court for the Knights. Screen at the top of the key from Harris. Flynn, entry pass. Pass deflected, steal. Mount DeSales set to check back in at the next dead ball. Reich. Floater in the lane for Mount DeSales. Good. Advantage is now 13. Ray, floater in the lane, leaves it short, gets his own miss. Flynn, Ray, shot fake. Back to the lane he goes. Back to work. Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow favors the Knights. Into the game for Harris Reich. Flynn, inbounds, to Foy. Ball goes off Foy's leg is the indication from the official right in front of the play. Turnover Knights, 3:15 to go in the half. 27-14 is the score. Turnover. Correction. Turnover is nullified. Mount DeSales ball. Corner 3. Again. That is the 6th 3 of the half for Mount DeSales. 2:49 into the game. Harris for Reich. Flynn with the take to the hole, fouled on the way up. 2:41. 30-14. Flynn's first free throw falls. 15 points for the Knights. Second one falls as well, 16. 30-16, 2:40 to go in the first half is the situation. The Knights in desperate need of a stop and a bucket on the other end. Dribble, drive, steal. Pass tipped by Ray into the hands of Strickland. Ray into the front court of the way. Drops it off to Foy. Foy's shot no good off left iron. Mount of Sales with the ball into the front court. Dribble, drive, floater from the right baseline. No good. Rebound, Flynn. Flynn into the hands of Ray. Ray, front court. Head fake, drive, drop off. Strickland, shot up. Shot is no good. The clock is running.
Clock should be at 151. 151.
Strickland's first shot from the line, no good. Set to check into the game. Jones for Ray. Strickland's second shot, no good. Rebound, Mount to Sales. Dribble, drive, Parker Jones. As we approach and are under the 120 mark. Kick, Flynn drives the baseline. Attempt from Flynn up and no good. Mount of Sales into the front court, looking to get something set up. Shot fake, top of the key. Pulls it back. The Knights are getting doubled up at this point by the Cavs in this first half, 32-16. Mount of Sales looking for probably the last shot of the first half. The Cavs have been shooting lights out from deep. Ray with the take all the way too strong. No good. Rebound, Mount to Sales. Shot off the rafter. Takes us to the half score of 32-18 in favor of the Cavs. We'll see if the Knights can muster some offense in the second half and make this a contest. We hope you come back with us to find out on DWS Knights YouTube. Welcome back to Mount Sales Academy of Macon, Georgia for the second half of action of the nightcap between your Deerfield-Windsor Knights and the Cavs of Mount Sales. And the Cavs start the second half where they left off from behind the arc, draining a 3 on their opening possession. Jackson Harris on the other end fouled on the way up. Harris is held scoreless in the first half as the Knights fell behind 32-18 at the intermission. Harris's first attempt, off back iron, no good. Second shot from Harris up. Drains it. 35-19 the score. Deficit cut to 16 for the Knights in the first 30 seconds of the second half. Knights come out in a 1-3-1 press. Jones with foul. That is PJ's third in correction. That is his second foul. Mount DeSales inbounds the ball. And gets into the front court. Trap from Harris and Ray. Timeout is called from the Mount DeSales bench. 30-second break. 7:09 remaining in the third. Your score, 35-19 in favor of the Cavs. We'll be back in 30 on DWS Knights YouTube. Mount DeSales into the front court. Drop off on the right baseline. Floater up. Rolls around the rim and falls. Ray into the front court. Behind to Flynn. Back to Ray. Fake dribble drive. Jones on the baseline. Picks up his dribble. Finds Flynn. Over to Ray. Jones. Drop off to Strickland. Unable to corral the pass. Turnover Knights. Cavs ball. Jones with tight on ball defense. Ball kicked to the corner. Traveling violation is the call on the court. Set to check in the game for the Knights. Foy for Ray. And Hayes Revel for Strickland. Jones running the show for the Knights. Into the front court. Finds Flynn. Screen. Foul on the court against Mount Sales. Harris on the block going to work. Shot will not fall. Mount Sales clears. Into the front court they come. 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Cross court pass to the right wing. Travel is the call on the court. Set to check in for Revel. Strickland. Foy with the ball in the front court finds Jones in the corner. Ball screen from Harris. Euro. Shot does fall, but the foul is on the floor. So Flynn will inbound from underneath his basket. Flynn tried to throw the ball off the defender's shoes out of bounds. Turnover. Drive from the left baseline the other way results in a charge. Charge drawn by Jones, his third drawn charge of the game. Inbound to Jones. All the way, dribble drive. Lay in, no good. Into the front court goes Mount DeSales. Right wing. Pull up, three ball short from left wing. Jones quickly to the front court, Euro step. Blocking foul is the call. Jones to the line for two. 37-19 is the score. 4:45 remaining in the third. That is the fifth team foul for Mount DeSales. Jones's first shot up and good. Knights are in the 20s, point-wise. Second shot up. Good. Back into the game for the Knights. Ray for Jones. Into the front court come the Cavs. Ball stolen by Ray. Ray the other way. Lefty lay gets 3. 37-22. 4:30 to go in the third. Ball inbounded to the corner. Ball into the front court. Tip by Harris into the hands of Foy. Foy into the front court. 2-on-2. Foy into the lane. Charge. Easy call for the official as Foy lowered his shoulder into the Mount Sales defender. 4:07 to go in the third. 37-23. Your score in favor of the Cavs. Into the front court in transition. Come the Cavs. Drop off. Lay in. 2 more. 39-23. The advantage for the Cavs. Flynn, dribble, drive. Another charge. That is Flynn's third. 3:45 remaining, 39-23 the score in the third. Your 5 on the floor are Ray, Foy, Harris, Flynn, and Strickland. Kick, right corner, 3 ball. Yep. 42-23. Set to check in for the Knights at the next dead ball. Reich and Revel. Floater from the right side by Strickland missed. Cavs into the front court. Pull up 3 because why not? 3 up, 3 down. 45-23. Full timeout is the call on the court from the Knights bench. Again, your score 45-23 from Macon. We'll be back in 60. Welcome back to action. Before the ball was inbounded, foul called against Mount DeSales. That is the 5th team foul for the Cavs. Correction, 6th team foul for the Cavs. That will send Ray to the line for a 1-and-1. Ray for the 1-and-1. Shot up, shot good. Second shot, good for Ray. 45-25, the score. Lay in good. Mount DeSales. Into the front court come the Knights. Foy gets the ball to Ray. Ray drive. Blocking foul is the call against the Cavs. Ray back to the line. First shot up. First shot good. Second shot up. Second shot good. Into the game for the Knights. Flynn for Revel. 2:36 remaining. 47-27 is the score. 17 fouls for the Cavs. 13 fouls for the Knights. Foul on the court. Foul called against Mount DeSales. A charge. Must have extended the elbow or forearm. Not the elbow. Forearm. A little bit much for the liking of the official on the far side. So it is Knights possession. Ray with the ball. Dribble drive. Pull up just inside the lane. No good. Rebound Mount DeSales. Into the front court they come. Dribble drive. Lay in from the right side. Plus contact. No foul is called. Into the front court come the Knights. Reich fouled underneath. Shot no good, so Drew goes to the line for two. Reich's first shot up. Short off front iron, no good. Second shot up, no good off back iron rebound. Mount DeSales. Set to check in at next dead ball. Parker Jones for the Knights. Cross court pass. Right wing pull up inside the arc. Rebound Flynn. Up ahead Reich. Reich. Kick. Foy. Three ball. Rattles out. Followed by Flynn. Secured by Reich. Down to Flynn. No good. Fouled on the take. Into the game. Jones for Ray. 1:22 remaining. 49-27. Flynn to the line for two shots. First shot up. Rolls off rim. No good. Second shot up. Good. 49-28 the score. A minute 22 to go in the third. Ball stolen by Parker Jones. Ball tipped out of bounds by Mount DeSales. Knights retain possession. Reich inbounds to Flynn. Back to Jones. Jones drives. Blocking foul is the call on the court. Foul was on the floor. Jones goes to the line for two. That was the 8th team foul committed by the Cavs in the quarter. Free throw off front iron. No good. Second shot up. Rolls around, no good. Falls out. Rebound, Mount DeSales. Pass down low to the block, no good. Rebound Jones, stepped out of bounds. Cavs inbound, kickback, 3-ball from the corner, good. 52-28, the score. Jones ahead to Reich. Reich with the answer, no good. Rebound, Mount DeSales. Set to check in the next dead ball, Ray for the Knights. Ball stripped by Jones. Possession retained by the Cavs. Corner from this side. Falls because why not? 55-28 as we are under 20 seconds to go in the third. Cavs just shooting the lights out of the gym from three-point land as we approach the 10-second mark. Jones, ISO, dribble down the left side. Fouled on the take. 7.2 remaining in the quarter. Back to the line, PJ goes for two. First shot, good. Ray in for Foy. Second free throw from Jones was good. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. Your score from Macon, Mount DeSales 55, Deerfield 29. We hope you stick with us for this fourth and final quarter play on DWS Knights YouTube. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter of the final region game of the regular season for your Deerfield-Windsor Knights. The score at this point in time is 55-29 in favor of Mount DeSales. The Cavs have been shooting quite stellar from behind the three-point arc to the tune of 8 made threes in 3 quarters. Blocking foul is the call against Mount DeSales. The 5 on the floor are Strickland, Flynn, Harris, Jones, and Ray. Flynn set to inbound underneath his basket from the far side. Ball inbounded to Jones. Ray, Flynn, Ray looks to get into the interior of the defense, throws the ball away. Turnover Knights. 7:35 to go in the game. 55-29 is your score. The sails into the front court. Almost stolen by Parker Jones. Solid anticipation from the senior on that play. Just ran out of real estate. That was a travel if I've ever seen a travel, but it was not called. Dribble drive, floater from the left side, falls. 57-29. Flynn with the drive, lay in from the right side. 57-31 is the score. Into the front court goes Mount DeSales. Right wing three, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Mount DeSales into the game. Foy for Jones. 6:35 remaining, 57-31 is your score. Ray to Foy. Harris, 3-ball, top of the key. Good. Harris's first made field goal of the contest. 57-34. The sails into the front court floater from the left baseline, no good. Rebound Harris into the arms of Ray. Gets into the front court. Pull up 3-ball, Thomas Ray. Yes, sir. 57-37. Deficit is 20. 5:50 to go in the quarter. Timeout, Mount DeSales. It is a full timeout on the court. So we will be back in 60 seconds from Macon. Your score again, 57-37 in favor of the Cavs. Welcome back to the 50 or so of you watching with us on DWS Nights YouTube. Again, your score is 57-30 in favor of Mount DeSales. We approach the 5:30 mark in the contest. Mount DeSales with the ball after a full timeout, following back-to-back threes for the Knights. One from Ray, one from Harris. Charge underneath the basket, drawn by Thomas Ray, is the call on the court. Ray brings the ball up the court. Finds Flynn, left corner ball, screen from Harris. Floater in the lane, rolls out, rebound Harris. Harris fades away. Rebound by Flynn, and the follow is good. Flynn to the line for a three-point play. 5:12 remaining, 57-39. And the three-point play is converted. 57-40. Deficit is 17. That's the lowest it's been since late in the first half. And the Knights come out in a full court man-to-man press. We'll see if they can get a stop. And a turnover they get. Knights ball, 5:04 in the fourth. Ray ahead to Foy. Foy around the hedge, finds Harris. Harris, Flynn. Flynn takes his defender to the hole. Can't finish from the left side. Up ahead, Mount DeSales. Into the front court. Getting out of the trap. Top of the key. Dribble, drive, kick, baseline. Throw the ball away. 2 straight turnovers for Mount DeSales. 4:32 remaining in the contest. 57-40 again is your score. Right into the front court for the Knights. Finds Foy. Strickland slips the screen, gets a lay-in. 4:20. 57-42 is your score. Mount DeSales ball in the front court, right wing. Kick to the corner, trap, pass, top of the key. Kick, left wing, wide open 3. Good. 60-42, 3:50 to go in the quarter. Foy. Ray with an answer? Yes, he does. 60-45, 3:40 to go in the quarter. Blocking foul against Flynn is the call on the court, much to the chagrin of the Knights bench. Into the game for the Knights. For Flynn, who just committed his 4th foul, is Parker Jones. Again, the score, 60-45, 3:34 remaining. 3 team fouls for the Cavs, 1 for the Knights in this quarter thus far. That was a push at the top of the key. That was not called by the official. I don't care what the student section says. That's what it was. Parker Jones answers with a 3 of his own. 62-48. Into the front court. Go the Cavs. Drive. Floater from 3 feet. Good. 64-48. Jones into the lane. Finger roll. Good. 64-50 is your score. 2:45 remaining in the contest. We have a full timeout from Mount DeSales called on the court. We'll be back in 60 on DWS Knights YouTube. Welcome back to action. The Knights come out in a man-to-man press. Going full court. Looking for a turnover. Cavs top of the key. Dribble, drive, drop off. Lay in. Too easy. 66-50. 2:22 to go in the fourth. Ray into the front court. Dribble, drive, drop off. Harris. Shot up, shot blocked. Saved by Mount DeSales. Dribble, drive to Sales, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. Deep 2. Strickland. Ray. Jones. Drive. Lefty lay, no good. Strickland with a follow. Possession. Mound to Sales. Step out of bounds. Just kidding. A blocking foul is called. Into the game for the Knights is Foy. Foy for Harris. $1:37 to go. 97 seconds. However you want to dice it up, that's what we have. 68-50 is your score. Your 5 on the floor are Foy, Ray, Flynn, Jones, and Strickland. Dribble, drive, pass, batted out of bounds. Into the game for the Knights. Tyler Ricks, Connor Smith, Revel, and Will Gray for Flynn, Ray, Strickland, and Jones. Leaving Foy on the floor. $69-50. Again, your score, $1:31 remaining. Foy with the ball in the front court. Finds Revel. Corner, Foy. In the lane, Foy up, Foy good. Free throw forthcoming, 69-52, $1:16 to go. Foy's free throw up, off back iron, no good. Follow by Gray. Rebound. Foy, pass fake, floater in the lane, no good. Tapped out, Ricks. Run floater in the lane, good. 69-54 is the score. Ball to the corner. Cross court. Left wing 3-ball. 72-54. 45 seconds remaining. Revel into the lane. Floater good. Shot from the left block. Good. By DeSales. Foy into the front court. Shot up. Shot no good. 17 seconds. Ten seconds to go. 74-56. Foy with the ball in the front court. Your final from Macon, 74-56. Mount DeSales with a victory. Again, The Knights travel to Brookstone tomorrow to finish up the regular season. The Knights fall to 10-11 overall. Let's hope they finish on a high note. Again, your score 74-56 for Matt Stafford.